Hey, so I want to start this video off by saying that this is going to be a serious topic video, and for some of you guys who are expecting comedy or don't like that kind of stuff or don't feel like sitting through this, then that is fine. Just want to give you the heads up now, but I haven't done one of these in a while, and this is a video that I've been thinking about making for a while, and I didn't know how I was going to say what I'm going to say in the video, but I decided just to go for it, so here we go. So a little while back, I got a DM, which is a message on Twitter from a girl who was very upset, basically saying that she has had many regrets in her life and that she wishes she could be more like people like me and not have any regrets. And when I saw that message, it made me sad because I think a lot of times people don't realize that we all have regrets and things that we haven't done in the past that we wish we did. We wish we could just go back and do those things. And I felt like making a video for her or for anybody who feels this way to tell you my biggest regret in my entire life. Now, this is something that's very dark and in my mind, and something that has always kind of haunted me and has made me very sad to think about. But I've always been about honesty on YouTube. I just feel like too many people on YouTube are afraid to be themselves and tell you the truth about things in their lives. So I want to go over my biggest regret. So as a lot of you guys already know, because I've talked about in the past, I lost my mom when I was 16. She had breast cancer for 6 years. So ever since I was 10, she was battling breast cancer, and she was super strong in her battle. So strong that maybe started to think that she was invincible, per se, that maybe she would never die, which is a very silly thing to think, maybe because I was younger. But the hospital trips became so mundane and so normal that I didn't think about it. And if someone would bring it up in my family, I would just block it out of my brain and say, no, and then just whatever. It's something you don't want to think about. So a couple months before my mom passed away, which was in April, and she was very bad in the months of March leading up to her death, probably about December or January. Yeah. And of course, I'm getting emotional because I'm a little bitch. Luckily, I can edit out the tears, so yay for editing. Yeah, and in December and January, she, I guess, she knew, per se, that she was going to die soon. And I believe that when you're that sick, I think you just kind of know when that's going to happen. And me being 16, clearly I didn't think about that because I was 16 and I was trying to be cool and I wanted more friends and I was trying to be the typical rebellious teenager who, it's not like I didn't like my parents, because I absolutely did, but I just, I try to do my own thing and rebel a little bit, as most teenagers do. And for those months leading up, she made a big effort to talk to me, and I shunned her out a lot. I would kind of ignore her. Like, I'd be on the computer on LimeWire. Shout out to LimeWire if anyone knows what that is. And I'd be downloading songs and things, and she would take time out of her day to just ask me what I was doing, and I think she wanted to think about my future and wanted me to talk about it. And, I didn't want to talk about it because I had no idea what I was doing that night. So for a good month or two, I didn't say a thing. I barely spoke to her. When she would ask me questions, I would just give her one-word answers, and not in my mind, of course, not thinking. In my mind, I would think she's gonna be around for 50 years. We can chat tomorrow. I don't need to tell her what I'm thinking about for college or what am I gonna do for a job. That's nothing. I don't want to think about that. So I would postpone that in my head, and that has always haunted me because I didn't have enough time to say what I wanted to say. which sucks. But yeah, I've always kind of hated myself for that, and wish that I spent more time with her, which I'm sure a lot of you guys who have lost someone close are gonna think. And you know, I understand if that's the way that you're feeling. This got way more emotional than it should for me, but that's okay, and I'm gonna leave it in. But for anyone who is upset or has regrets or has something similar to this situation as me, just understand that you're not the only person, and it's okay to have regrets. You know, it's okay, and don't be afraid to talk about them. I'm not telling you that you need to comment saying your worst regret, but I would like that, since I am doing my best to put myself out there for you guys. If you can, be bold and comment down below your biggest regret in life, no matter how dark it is, because we have a very supportive community of people that will read that and try to respond, and I will read them as well, and I will respond to a lot of them, if not all of them. I will take a lot of time out, while I'm in Boston for press play to do that. So there's that. That is my biggest life regret. And I hope you can enjoy the honesty, and hope you can appreciate the fact that I made myself look like a babbling idiot, which I usually do anyway, just without the tears. But I like raw emotion, so that's it. I'm not going to do my outro this week. I just don't feel like it's appropriate. So I'll see you guys next Friday. Thanks for watching.